Love the life you live the life you love. Namaskar, welcome to Next IAS. I hope you are doing well. In this video, we are going to discuss important places जो कि अभी recently news में थी and they are also relevant for UPSC. So without wasting any time, let's start today's discussion with Tam Pà Ling. It is in the news because recently researchers have reported more human remains found in Tam Pà Ling in Laos. Now let's know more facts related to Tam Pà Ling. It is a cave in Annamite Mountains in northeastern Laos, and according to recent research, humans were present in the vicinity of Tam Pà Ling cave for roughly 56,000 years. The research also confirmed that the site contains sediments that accumulated steadily over some 86,000 years. Now let's know some facts related to Laos. It is officially known as the Lao People's Democratic Republic, and Vientiane is the capital city of Laos, which is located along the banks of Mekong River. Now let's understand these points with the help of maps. Laos is a landlocked country located in southeast of Asian continent in the center of Indochina Peninsula, and it shares borders with Cambodia, Thailand, Myanmar, Vietnam and China. Now let's look at the geographical features of Laos. So friends, it stretches along the northern hemisphere from the equator, and it is in the warm climate, and the landscape is high in the north and slopes down to the south with Mekong River flowing through it from north to south. Its two important mountain chains are Luang Prabang Mountain and Annamite Mountain, and the highest point of Laos is Phao Bia. And do you know friends, Laos and India have had diplomatic relations since 1956, and both countries have long history of friendly relations and similar customs which both sides have always paid attention to promote and create, right? Now let's go to Rostov-on-Don. It is in the news because recently Wagner Group's troops have taken control of Rostov-on-Don in southern Russia. Rostov-on-Don is the largest city in southern Russia, home to million people, and the administrative center of Rostov Oblast and Southern Federal District of Russia. It is just 100 kilometers from Ukraine's border, where the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict has been raging. And do you know friends, Wagner Group is a Russian paramilitary organization and a private army of Yevgeny Prigozhin, and it played a crucial role in Russia's war in Ukraine. Now let's know the importance of Rostov-on-Don for Russia. It is crucial command and logistical hub for Russian army, housing the headquarters of the Russian Southern Military District, and it is also the home base for command center of Russian Joint Group of Forces in Ukraine as a whole. Let's know about Ocomtun city. Now recently, an ancient Maya city named as Ocomtun discovered in the jungles of southern Mexico. Ocomtun meaning stone column in the Yucatec Maya language. It is located in the Balamku Ecological Reserve on the country's Yucatan Peninsula. The city includes large pyramid-like buildings, stone columns, 3 plazas with imposing buildings and other structures arranged in almost concentric circles. It would have an important center for Peninsula's central lowland region between 250 and 1000 AD. The Ocomtun site has a core area located on high ground surrounded by extensive wetlands that includes several pyramid-like structures up to 15 meters high. And do you know friends, Maya civilization, known for its advanced mathematical calendars, spanned southeast Mexico and parts of Central America. It developed remarkably between 11th and 14th centuries, but in 16th century, Maya people has less political power than Aztecs, right? Now in the last, let's know about Egypt. It is in the news because recently Prime Minister of India visited Egypt, and it marks a significant moment in bilateral relations as it is the first visit by Indian Prime Minister since 1997, and here he was conferred with the Arab country's highest honor, Order of the Nile. Now let's know more about Egypt. So friends, it is located in the northeastern corner of Africa and southwestern Asia. It is bounded on the north by Mediterranean Sea, on the east by Palestine and Israel, on the south by Sudan, and on the west by Libya. Its capital is Cairo, which is the largest city in Middle East and Africa, and it lies at the center of all routes that lead to and from Asia, Africa, and Europe. Now let's look at the geographical features of Egypt. So friends, highest point of Egypt is Catherine Mountain, and Nile Delta is the only delta in Egypt. As you can see here, Nile River running south to north through the middle of the eastern half of the country to drain into Mediterranean Sea. The ancient Greek historian Herodotus called Egypt the gift of the Nile, and the major lake of Egypt is Lake Nasser. So with this, let's conclude our today's discussion. Thanks for listening. Keep smiling because life is a beautiful thing and there is so much to smile about.